Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? There I am. How's everybody doing today? So this is new for me, so I hope you guys will bear with me as I figure this out and feel it out and figure out exactly what I'm doing. I just thought I'd pop on here and hang out. I've got some stuff to do online. I've got some thumbnails to make, a few assets to download, things for getting ready for some of the videos that are coming out this week. So I thought while I was here on the computer hanging out, I would log in, let you guys join, answer any questions you got. We can watch some videos together. Thought it might be interesting to take a look at some of some other reactors around and see what they think of some of the artists that I look at while I'm on here. Might give us something to do together, something to pass the time, pick each other's brains a little bit. I can see what you guys are into other than what's on my channel, and maybe I'll learn a thing or two from some of these other more seasoned reactors. What do you think? Just a heads up, I'm still not seeing any chat, so if anybody has said anything, I'm just not seeing it. I'll try to figure out if that's the case or if just nobody has said anything yet. If you are in the viewers box right now, if you don't mind throwing a chat, throw an emoji up or something so I can see if it's working, that'll help me out a lot. How's everybody doing? YouTube live. I didn't know if I'm even gonna. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm gonna do lives here on YouTube, where obviously is most of my audience, or if I'm going to go ahead and stick to or try to build an audience over on Twitch as well. Today is going to go a long way toward helping me decide which of those I'm going to do. So, like I said, if you're here, I'd love for somebody to throw something in the chat. I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm not getting anything on my end. So if you are commenting and I'm not replying to it, it's because I don't see it. I've got the chat windows open, but I'm not seeing anything yet. So that'll help me out if you can throw an emoji or something up in there. I've also got a Discord. I can throw a link to that in the chat as well if you want to sign up on there. It's an easier way to communicate with me. Sometimes I'm not always easy to get a hold of no matter where you go. I'm just not very good at that. But Discord is one of the more accessible places for me there, and I think on Instagram is probably your best bet. And let me just check out the link before we get into anything here. Stream URL. Let's just take a look there and see. It says the URL is invalid. Some of you are here though, right? I'm not alone. Let's just see. How can I check? Go to my channel. Make sure the volume's down. My channel. Nope, volume is not down. Okay. All right, so while you guys are filtering in, filing in, and deciding whether or not you want to stay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I got a lot of work to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and open up some programs and get to work. In the meantime, I'm going to put on this video. Now, this is a reactor that I really enjoy. Her channel is called the Fairy Voice Mother. I'm sure so many of you have heard of her, but I'm going to check out one of her reactions to Pentatonics, as is a favorite here on my channel. This is a reaction to their video Hallelujah. Thought I'd give it a look really quick while we're here. Feel free to jump into the chat, make any requests that you would like to see me check out right now. Ask any questions also. Let me know if there's anything on your mind. Talk to me about any of the recent reactions you've seen on my channel that you have thoughts on, questions about. And of course, all the tools are available for you there. You should have super chats and stickers and all kinds of, I don't even know for sure, all the things that are available here on YouTube. Like I said, this is probably the second time ever that I've live streamed on YouTube, and hasn't been my chosen platform because I've had trouble with YouTube itself and live streams. But all of you guys are here, right? So many of you are here in what I would consider my audience, my community. So I want to give it another try, and may not be completely safe, but I figure if it's posted on YouTube, it should be safe by YouTube. So we're going to take a look at this video really quickly. This is the Fairy Voice Mother, her reaction to Pentatonic's Hallelujah. It's been up for a while. I'm not going to do any new videos. I don't want to take any views from anybody. So this has been up for a year, 336,000 views on this video. I suddenly feel very insignificant. But yeah, let's just check it out and see what she does, see what she has to say, see what she thinks of Pentatonics, and see if I can learn anything while I'm keeping myself busy over here. I'm hearing an echo. I just want to make sure that I'm not echoing anywhere. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's loud. That's better.
Hello, gorgeous. I'm the Fairy Voice Mother, and today I'm going to be reacting to Pentatonics.
I love her so much.
Hallelujah.
Her attitude
I have
is
heard of Pentatonics,
so infectious,
which is no surprise considering they have like 8 billion followers. It's 661 million views. But we can't ignore this, Fairy Voice children. We will see what all the fuss is about.
Was this her very first Pentatonics reaction?
I even brought my piano back into the fairy cave.
That's hard to,
and it was very heavy and cumbersome. But nonetheless, I deemed it wise, as this is a cappella, and harmony in a cappella is a big deal.
That's a little important, yeah.
I'm so excited to be shrouded in voices.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for
Oh, I'm right there with you. I love you guys so much.
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah.
Now, this is one of the things I love about her so much, just looking at her face, watching her expressions while she's watching these videos, while she's going through some of these performances. She's very obviously just like deeply affected by them, which is something that I can relate to. If you've seen any of mine, then you know what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm looking for in a reactor. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking for somebody who can really connect to the music and create an experience of their own. I mean, if I just wanted to hear the music, I'd just go listen to the music. I want to see someone build off of the emotion that the musicians are creating and put that forward, pour that forward, put more of themselves into it, and give me an honest expression of how they're feeling when they're listening to it. And she just does an incredible job. She blows me away sometimes.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
It might disappear
My
as I
God,
open
do
this
they
program.
know what they're doing? Bloody hell. Extremely conscious arranging. I'm gonna like this very much. All right, so we start with one unaccompanied
so
voice,
adorable.
eased in by vocal fry.
I've heard there was.
The tone is very relaxed the whole time. We're coming in and out of this vocal fry, and we've also got a lovely little coating of breath with these notes as well. David played and it pleased the Lord.
I just wish I could
then
sing.
We've got a lovely little
I can't
sprinkle
do
over the
that.
top of that with these high ooze.
But you don't really care for music, do you?
They are matching his tone. Delicate, they are breathy, and the larynx positions are nice and relaxed. And before you even have chance to get bored of that, you've got a new tone. We're introduced to our next layer. Now we can tell that he's a singer capable of singing very low because of the tonal quality of that note he came in on.
Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth.
It sounded like he was already stretching his vocal folds. The sound was very full and intense. I can only get that kind of fullness and intenseness around here. So the tonal quality of my voice there when I hit that note, ooh, because it's full, you can tell that I can also sing lower. Ooh. And then the tonal quality starts to disappear as I go down my range. This means that this note is nowhere near the bottom of his range because it's so full. So even though it's not like a bass note yet, we get those bassy.
This is the kind of stuff that I wish I was able to sort of emulate. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about music to make this happen. Yeah, somehow, for some reason, we're getting a poor streaming quality. That doesn't make any sense. Is it still happening? Charismatic voice. I'm pretty sure I've heard something of them. Let me know if the stream quality is really bad. According to YouTube, it is. My internet is plenty fast, so I don't know why that's happening, if it's happening. Yeah, I'm getting warning labels popping up. It's an error message, so it kind of
The man on the lead is doing
kind
a
of panicked me a little bit.
job word painting.
But I'm glad to hear that's looking good to you.
And the
Thanks, God.
major lift accentuates that message.
So I will look the charismatic voice.
The way that everyone has different notes but the same rhythm really makes it stand out, and it is a beautiful stark contrast to the section that it then transitions into, where they've then managed to replicate the acoustic guitar picking that is present in the Jeff Buckley version with the dum 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 da.
I love listening to them break it down. I'm sure any of you know, if you've listened to me at all, this is not my forte when it comes to the music, is breaking down the...
So we've got two arpeggiated chords on a loop underneath
all of
the lead now.
the
so
technique.
The bass singer is giving us our bass notes for the chord.
All the technique vocally and everything is just not my strong suit. I don't know enough about it really to talk about it. So I love listening to people like her who are just so knowledgeable and ready to do that kind of stuff. It's so much fun. It's so much fun for me. Well, I looked up the charismatic voice, by the way, and let me know who should I look at on her channel. What any particular reaction that you have enjoyed of hers lately? Try to go a little bit back, because I don't want to stream anything that she just uploaded. That feels to me like a little bit too far. I don't want to risk taking any views away from her. Peter Barber? I've never heard of Peter Barber.
A little walk up to the B flat.
I've heard of the charismatic
to give
voice.
us a little cushion for our B flat major chord. Then we've got an identical walk the opposite way to give us a little cushion for our G minor chord. And as soon as he lands on his bass note, the other singers then go off and arpeggiate this chord amongst themselves. So I think one of them is doing the first two notes of the arpeggio, dum dum, which kind of just gives you the impression that it's like pluck, pluck, bass, 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 pluck, pluck, strum. B flat version, bass, 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 pluck, pluck, strum. G minor version, like a guitar, but humans singing. Nice.
Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied
Thank you so much, Totoro. I appreciate the sentiment. Look at her. She's getting emotional. Do you see that in her eyes? She's holding back. I can see it affecting her. That's so special to me. I love that so much. The Wild Side, Eric Clark. Okay. Welcome, Marcel. Welcome into the chat. I swear she's holding back tears.
So good. I think it was a really good idea to give the next verse lead to the bass guy because it added just naturally that extra layer of intensity.
I think I commented on that.
It was the same notes in the same octave,
in mine.
but because his
Rosalie
voice is thicker,
reacts.
It started to build the intensity. Whereas the first guy, his voice was gorgeous, but it was slightly lighter.
Hold on one second.
The natural timbre of the bass guy's voice.
I don't like stopping her. She's really into it right now. But I am. So the Rosalie Reacts, I actually know her. We've done a couple of reactions together. There's a couple on my channel, and I think one on hers that we've done together. If you haven't seen those, I don't know. I don't have the links for them or anything, but they're in playlists and stuff on both our channels. You should go check them out. I'll definitely give her a look. But some of these others I've never even heard of. This Eric Clark, never heard of him. Chalk Outlines. I just reacted to Chalk Outlines like 20 minutes ago. I just recorded that reaction. That's really intense. That was really intense. I'm excited about releasing that one for you guys. Ren has been quite a ride, man. He's been quite a ride. I'm really loving all these suggestions of reactors. If you're checking out the description, I do have the option open for you guys to make reaction requests, like actual reaction requests. I'm only going to take 4 at a time, and I've got a PayPal link that I can put in the chat. If you want to drop a donation in there, then I will get your reaction done as soon as we're done with whatever video that we're looking at the time. Or keep giving me reactors names. I'm loving that too. I want to keep looking for that. Just make sure to check with me before you drop a donation on PayPal, because I want to make sure that I have space, and that I want to make sure that if you ask for a reaction, that I can give you one. Chris Liege, I'll find out. The enthusiasm. Ren's really special. Ren is really special. What's happening here? I'm having a little bit of trouble. Mortis is a good fun reactor. So many people. I thought I had heard of most of the reactors. Apparently, I was wrong.
It's added an extra layer of.
There's so many names popping up.
I think that means 5
that I've never heard of before.
But you know what I mean, just like an extra. The man doing the body percussion is really starting to hit me. There's something about the way that he looks when he does it. He's like using his whole self to drive their voices along with this very primal beat in the desert, and like he's got a magical look.
Thank you so much, Marcella. I appreciate it. Nice to have you here. It's the first time going live here, I think, in like a year and a half. So don't really have anything planned. It's kind of impromptu.
About the way that he looks when he does it.
This is obviously, it's very impromptu. I didn't really have a lot planned. I just had some work to do on the computer and thought I would stop in. Here is the PayPal link if you guys want to make an actual reaction request. Just drop me a $5 donation in there, and then send me the link or the name of the video you want me to react to, and I'll get to that as soon as we're done watching whatever we're doing here. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Knox Hill is doing Red, really? I know. I've seen that he does. He's done like
what should I say? The big,
Eminem reactions, and some of them that I've seen.
We're really just so
I didn't know he was doing
strong and high now.
Hi, Gail.
And she's going up to these belt notes without making them sound shouty, but at the same time, they're also not thin either.
Just look at her,
Her
man.
voice is
She
just so
blows me away. I love this woman.
stretchy. It's a beautiful balance. She's using a technique that I would refer to as a thick dominant mixed voice.
Oh wow,
Meaning that the
midnight.
majority
Hello
of this
UK.
sound is
I didn't
controlled
realize
by
it was so
the
late.
same muscle that we use to speak. Whoa!
It's already 6 o'clock.
A
I had no
nice,
idea.
Thick
6 o'clock
connection,
here,
but
by
she's
the way.
managed
6
to thin them out
p.m.
just enough with the help of a little technique called twang to ensure that it's balanced.
And not too thin or too thick.
She is a glorious belter. There's no doubt about it. The little melisma that brought us back into this Hallelujah section was
Hey,
a
Andrea,
really
how
nice
you doing?
relief as well, because we've just done a
Andrea,
load
chat.
of
Andrea
belting.
is a long-time viewer of the channel. She is one
It
of
was like a
the
little relief,
original
like a
members of my
sigh.
Patreon.
Oh,
Good night from the UK.
wow.
Good night, good night. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Look at her expression.
Oh.
Honey, I feel you. I do. They do that to me every time. I'm doing good. Hello, Vincent.
Now. His voice is extraordinary. Oh,
Well, that would explain why you're here on my channel, Vincent. I get that. Yeah, that's one of the things that most of the reactors on YouTube have up on me is that a lot of them are very good singers. Gail, basically, I didn't really expect a bunch of people to be recommending other reactors. I'm getting a ton of you guys doing that. You can just put that in the chat, and I'll do my best to keep up with it and go up and find them and check them out as we move on. If you want to request an actual reaction, you do the same thing there. Just check with me before you do it, and then there's the PayPal link is up in the chat. But no, if you want to request or recommend another reactor to check out, just throw it in the chat. And I don't know, next time I should come up with a hashtag or something for that so that we can keep track of them better. I honestly didn't think so many people would be throwing out so many names for other reactors. Of course, if you want to highlight it, there are ways to highlight it as well. Annabelle, yeah, that one's not out on YouTube yet. I did a reaction to the horror movie Annabelle. I don't really like horror movies, and I think it's obvious in the reactions that I've done to them so far. But they're on my other channel, on my That's Not Acting channel. Feel free to go check that out,
the
guys.
tone.
But yeah, if you want to see me
Maybe
scream, you want to see a grown
they've
man
built up the intensity
wet himself,
just
then that's a
divinely
great place to
with
go.
these lead performers. Warm, bass, powerful. This guy, what is this? Okay, so he's in the same octave as the girl we've just had with the glorious belts, but he
There's
is
a
belting
link
these notes out of a bigger
that
voice
channel.
box or larynx. It is very uncommon to hear men belt up here.
Matt's reacts.
So when they do, it obviously sounds very intense because they are using larger equipment to achieve the same sound. Just sounds so natural.
I have never
I
heard
don't
of
think
any of
there's
these. Okay, I'm going to keep track
excessive
of all these.
manipulation here at
There
all.
are a
It's not
lot,
extremely
but I'm going to
twangy.
copy them
His larynx
and
looks
keep
quite
them in my
neutral.
notes at least. So that hopefully, if I can't get to them today, because there are a ton of them, at the very least, I'll have them so that I can check them out and maybe do them some other time. Yeah, back with Buffy one more time. That's another thing I thought about doing on here is checking out some other reactors. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, different films I've seen, other TV shows that I've watched. I'd love to check out some reactors on here with you guys and see how they react to some of my favorite moments. I can't believe I didn't expect anybody to be talking about my TV and film stuff. She's losing it. She's losing it. This is it. Look at that. I'm pretty sure this is about the same time I burst into tears too when I did this reaction. Thank you, Tatara. I will definitely check them out. I've got them written down. There's a ton of them.
Oh my god.
Look at her. She's beautiful.
I just can't deal with people sometimes. The things that we can do, oh god, when they exude passion and they find like-minded peers and put time and effort into things. and love. I'm so bloody proud of my species. Humans get such a bad rap, you know. Some people do terrible shit. Terrible shit. They do. But some of them do this, you know, and
This is when I'm in love with this woman. This is when I fall in love with her. She has such a big passion for this kind of artwork and for the people that create it. And her love for this stuff just kind of bursts out of her in waves, and it completely charms me every time.
we've got to remember that. As the intensity was building, we've had all kinds of new melodic patterns and riffs, and they did this thing with the Hallelujah melody where they
Dead
kept
Boy's
adjusting
poem
it
was a
so it
rough
would
one.
go higher every time, which just created
a very
this,
emotional
like,
one for me.
peak explosion.
It's been a long time.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, all blissfully harmonized, and the way it ends.
I'm kind of jealous that I can't do that.
The bass singer who started on this note then finishes on the same one an octave down. And
Are
then
you
they
wait?
perfectly just
Hold
fill
on.
up this chord.
Gail, you say it's a word of advice. Are you telling me that you don't think I'm a reactor? You think I'm afraid of showing my emotions? Is that what that means? You think do I come off like I'm afraid to show my emotions? I don't think I do. I don't mean to if I do. Pentatonics are amazing. He did Bohemian Rhapsody too. That one was a huge one for me. I'm just getting started down the pentatonics sort of rabbit hole. So I'm really excited to see where they go. Oh, I never could. I could never touch those notes. Oh, okay. That's good. Chris, thank you. I saw that and I thought that doesn't no. I'm totally stoic. Absolutely 100%. I'm made of stone up here. I'm a rock of like emotional resolve. Yeah, thank you, Gail. Yeah, I've learned that that's a thing. That's actually kind of how I got started down this music reaction journey on the channel here was by I did a reaction to a song that was basically it was just this young girl who was singing to her dad, and it broke my heart, and that's kind of how things blew up. So I think that's what people enjoy. I think we like to see human emotion on other people. I think that's important for us, and we don't express that enough to each other in our like daily lives. So I think it's really cathartic when we see it. Yeah, Laura breaks me in half every
One of
time.
the things I loved most about this is that it had such a profound impact without doing anything crazy like changing key or like doing some random modal This wasn't about that. I feel like each of them got to really divulge in the things that make them uniquely special individually. Then this arrangement was like the most incredible canvas for them to paint on. They have provided over 661 million instances of bliss. I loved every second of that. I really did. If anyone happens to know who arranged this, I would.
I'm pretty sure they
love
did.
to
No,
be
Pentatonics, don't they
I am
arrange
now
all their stuff?
officially aboard the
Their own
acapella
stuff?
train. Chew. Thank you so much for watching
Scott,
this video
yeah.
today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If there are any singers of any kind you would like to see me react to, please do let me know in the comments, as it would be my pleasure. I love you so much. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Tossing a link to that video in the chat there. Oh, oops. If you have not heard of her yet, or if you've not subscribed to her, definitely go and do that. And if you already have, share that link with other people and tell them that if they don't, they're 100% missing out. She is absolutely amazing. See, my newest reactor is the Question Queens. Her name is Debbie, and she's one of the only people that I think is more emotional than any other reactor. That is, I've got to see that. Got to check that out. Ben Bram. I don't know who Ben is. The sixth member. You just discovered. You're talking about the fairy voice mother. Gail, is she the one who just or Oh, no, the Question Queens. I'm looking for that one. That one sounds really interesting. Plus, they're new. I like new things.
Hey everybody, welcome back. And
Not Upchurch. Let's see. Oh, we've got some Nightwish. Definitely going to check that out. Pentatonics, Bohemian Rhapsody. Diana and Kundinova. For some reason, I can never ever pronounce her name. People are starting to get really frustrated with me about that, but I'm doing the best I can. Okay. Let's see. It's got to be something I've seen, I've reacted to, so I can make sure I don't short myself on anything. And Nightwish is awesome, but some of these are very long. I don't want to do anything too long. We may not listen to the whole thing. There are a ton of reactors getting requested. Does she do Hallelujah? We just did Hallelujah. You want to hear that one again? Shouldn't we hear something different? I think we should hear something different. I'm thinking Hop and Go Shoemaker. We just listened to the Fairy Voice Mother do Hallelujah. Let's switch it up a little bit this time. Something relatively short. We may not listen to the
hey
whole
everybody,
thing.
welcome back. It's Debbie with the Question Queens and
The Question Queens. Is
My
there
name's
anybody else on
Nightwish.
this channel?
It's not a want.
Or is it just
It's
her?
a
Or is
need.
she all
I
of the
don't
Question
put defense.
Queens?
And
She Amazing Grace.
I am in
You
the
just
mood
want more
today.
pentatonics. You guys just are
I
you
am
pentatonics. You pentaholics
just
are
jam,
just
and I
that.
have to know
Pentaholics
the sound.
addicts
So
to the
I know
pentatonics.
all of you all in the Nightwish Army know exactly what I'm talking about, which I didn't know existed just a short 30 days ago. And now here I am sitting here in front of you saying, I have to have that sound. You know, that
Guilty as
keyboard
charged.
and the heavy metal
100%.
and floor. I have to. So
So
I
that
am
she's stuck
doing
on it
the
too.
next song on Gabriel's list. I don't know why that little hair is doing what it's doing.
That's cute.
It's scaring go up in a ponytail.
Pentatonics for
It's
life.
ponytail time. That's going to be dangerous. No, I'm just kidding.
I
It's
need
not.
variety. I have
All
to
right.
have some variety.
Anyway, this is Alpenglow. Now, you all said that this was a kind of a positive, uplifting song.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Find
cool
me
with.
someone.
I'm definitely in a mood today, like without a doubt. So let's go ahead and get right to it.
The best thing about her is her hair. I don't know where she gets the Question
Here we go.
Queens part of her name.
Ooh, got my pen. I got my pen.
This song.
Hi, Totoro.
That's the sound right there. I got Flora's voice.
Laura reactions. Find me a reactor out there. I've done pretty much all of Laura that I can, unless you want to pull out one of my Patreon videos for the public here. I don't think that there's a lot of Patreon videos that I've done that
just makes you feel great.
have not been seen by YouTube. You can look at something
Maybe
like
you
that if you'd like.
feel much better than earlier today. Or maybe even fantastic by now. This song will kick you right into it.
Love this song, by the way.
Love it.
Charismatic voices been just Sweet Melody and Caruso. Okay. I think that'll work. 1 second. By the way, here is the link for Question Queens. If you have not, go check out her channel. drop her a subscribe and comment on a couple of her videos. Let her know that I sent you. I love it when I can garner favor in the community. I really would like to build some relationships with other reactors, so if you ever find one through me, make sure to let them know. Okay. Gotta love Flora, man. Absolutely floors me every time, and that's not a pun. It's not intended anyway.
I just realized, I'm like, you know what? My freaking life has changed. All in a matter
Oofy?
of a month.
Oofy
Like,
reacts?
I didn't
That's
even know these
interesting.
people existed before then. And look how timid and freaked out I was at the very beginning. And now I'm over here just like jamming. And I can't get enough. Okay. All right, I'm going back.
Okay,
And
I
I
think
don't know
we
what
will
an
look at the
alpenglow is,
charismatic voice
but I freaking love it.
doing Je suis malade.
Look at her face. Look at her smile. Look at her smile. Okay, all right.
She is freaking out, isn't she? Well, that's a man after my own heart there, isn't it? Luke Hassel. He's an actor. Say he killed the main character in the Blacklist. Oh. Alfie? Like coffee? Coffee? Oh, Q. That's a Q. Coffee. Okay. All right. The charismatic voice is next. Like I said, we're going to check out her reaction to Je suis malade, I think. Hopefully that would be her first reaction to Lara. Wow, she's got a ton of stuff. Love this. Hold on. That's beautiful. Beautiful. The pleasant pheasant, you've moved on to Aurora from Pentatonics. Well, that's the beautiful thing about these groups, is that you can be like diehard fans of more than one at a time. You know, you can absolutely love them all. I guarantee you, if anything in the world is true, just having seen Aurora as little as I have from afar through the computer screen, I guarantee you she is a human of great generosity and compassion of spirit, and she'll have no problem of sharing your affections with whatever bands or groups you find favorite. I promise. Okay, well then for the charismatic voice, we'll do Caruso. If I can find it.
Wow.
Or is it Adagio? Forgot. Peter also sings as part of the bass gang. They formed during the COVID and haven't worked at the same place yet. It's all done virtually. Okay. Let's hear what she has to say about that performance.
Oh my gosh, I freaking love them. I love them.
I'm getting
love
lost in the conversation.
them.
I've forgotten who
love
Peter is.
Guess what? I love them. Just saying, I love them. I love them.
Oh, she's cute. A little
Kinda
southern.
like them a little bit. Okay, a lot of it.
Tennessee, maybe?
Oh my gosh, I just want to hear it again. I'm doing another one.
Tennessee,
I
maybe
just
like
need
maybe
a
Oklahoma.
jam.
That's what I'm getting.
You
Could
know
be
what?
wrong.
He's got notes.
Peterborough.
Gabriel,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you
I
for all
remember you
your
telling
notes
me.
on
I'm
there
sorry.
because
I
you've got
forgot.
some notes that
You
are
guys
like
have to
heavy
forgive
and
me. I've got
metal and uplifting
like
and
4 screens
like
open and I'm
opera
trying to keep
and
track of everything. Want to make sure I keep
ballad,
all you happy.
ballad. That's what it is.
A lot of
I am
stress
not
on
in
these
a
live
ballad mood.
streams.
I am in a jam mood. Okay. I still don't know what an alpenglow is, but I like it.
She's cute.
And I'll tell you what.
Or Texas. What about
Okay.
that hair screams Texas
Marco
to me.
left, and I know that.
That could also
I
be
gotta
Oklahoma.
do his song. Somebody requested that
Oklahomans
last
are always
night.
trying to be like Texans.
He's got some solo stuff he's done.
They say we're trying to be like them, but they know that's not true.
And I can't
They know
remember
that's a
what
lie.
it is. Dang it. I'll have to. I have no idea what it is. But anyway, I already forgot what I was even going to say. Marco. Okay, yeah. So if he's gone, did they replace him with somebody?
Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate that, man.
Or
I really
he's
do.
just gone and there isn't.
Hey,
there
yeah, you
wasn't
guys
a
have any
replacement?
questions
I'm
that are not
curious.
related to other
Dude, when
reactors? Feel free to
his
fire
voice
them my
comes
way.
in there, it changes the whole thing. Like
I'm
it's
just here to
already
hang out and chat.
fantastic.
I was going
And
to
then
try to
when
get
he
some
just,
stuff done, but I really haven't had a chance since I
it's
signed on.
just,
You guys haven't let me
oh
take
my
a break.
gosh, sends chills down my spine. I love it that much.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay.
She's adorable.
I'm rambling. I know. I can't help it. All right. Well, that was Nightwish. And if I'm really
She's
going to say it
adorable.
in the southern
Julie
word, it'd
Nyland,
be
yes, I
Nightwish.
have heard of her.
But I'm not going to say it like
She's
that.
adorable. I think that she'd be great. I'd love
Welcome
to
back
check out
to the charismatic voice.
I'd love to check out her reaction to which one was it you said? Adagio. Okay. Well, we got Caruso here. That's Adagio, and then I think we were going to look at someone else for Je suis malade. Thank you, Samantha. I really appreciate that. By the way, Ren is very special. I'm really really connecting with his music. I just did a reaction to oh Lord, I've forgotten the title of the song. It was one that he did with Chinchilla. It's completely escaped me, but I just did one reaction to that. I know that he's got 2 with her, and I've got the other one. I'm planning on doing that one tomorrow. There was someone else. Julie Nylon. Thank you so much. The Pleasant Pheasant. I do try to be as open and honest as I can with you guys. It's sometimes not easy. It sometimes hurts a little bit, but I really appreciate when you guys recognize it and talk to me about it. That does make me feel, a little, I don't know, vindicated or validated, I guess. So I appreciate that comment. Someone was mentioned up there. We're about to watch this, but someone was mentioned up there, and someone said that this other reactor had a really good reaction to Je suis malade. So if you can help me remember who that was, we'll cue that one as well.
Today we're going to be taking a look at an artist who has influenced many of the other artists who have been featured on this channel. This will be Lara Fabian.
This young lady is very professional, I've noticed,
like
and the 1 or 2 reactions.
Bergen,
Yes, it was Chalk Outlines. Thank you, Samantha. That's the one. That's exactly the one. Now, broke me in half, by the way.
I heard her for the first time just 2 months ago, but she's been around for a while.
So with Chalk Outlines, I actually ended up listening to like the entire, I don't know, last third of it twice, because the first time I ended up having my eyes closed covered for the entire thing. So I had to go back and look at it again, but I'm excited to share that reaction with you guys.
This song is Caruso. It was composed by Lucio Dalla
Sopranos notes
and is dedicated
I've never even heard of them, so yeah, that'll be exciting.
Operatic tenor Enrico Caruso.
Agreed.
Let's get to it.
I had those headphones.
Qui dove il mare luccica e dove tira forte il vento, su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Sorrento, un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce.
This song breaks my heart and enchants me every time. I've never heard someone say the words "I love you" that passionately and intensely and with so much sincerity before. And she's on stage, so that's really saying something. I'm sure I'll find the time. I try to keep up with the reactors.
There's
Let's see what she has to
so
say.
much good that is happening in here right now. The very first thing that I noticed is her Italian. Her Italian
remarkable.
it's just fantastic. I mean, I think she must speak Italian. I believe I heard somewhere that she speaks Italian, but the way that she enunciates her words here, it's perfect diction and it's even conversational. It's really, really brilliant Italian. It's remarkable. I did choose a version that had really good English subtitles in it. I understand most of the Italian, but I wanted the English subtitles to be there for any words that I didn't catch. And by the way, it's Music UA. I put that link in the About section if you would like to watch it as well. Now, the other thing that I'm just mind blown by is how good her phrasing is. The breathing in particular, the way she takes it all the way to the very end is incredible. Like everything that you should do with breathing, she's doing right now. She is taking really deep, full breaths. She's using them, and the direction of the air, you hear it just like traveling like up and over her head and then forward. It isn't just straight out. It has this great sort of circular pattern that's going through and spinning and creating lots and lots of beautiful tone quality.
I love that description. That's really, really interesting. And I 100% agree. The description she gave of the breath going up and over and not simply shooting straight out, there's as if without control or without intent. Lara, every time she breathes, it's full of, from my perspective as an actor, I would say intention. It has a purpose, and it's not necessarily something that she's considered or thought of or constructed intentionally, like consciously, but she has constructed this character that she's performing, that she's displaying for us, and everything that she does comes out of that construction. Every move she makes, every breath, every glance, it all comes from that place. And that person, that character she's created, has a purpose. They have a reason. There's nothing lazy or boring or slow or inactive about them. It's one of my favorite things about Lara, and I love how she described that.
Let's go back and catch this last part one more time.
Okay.
Listen for that air usage. It's incredible.
Oh, honey, I've heard it so often. Wow, you guys are chatting up a storm here. Sorry. This song breaks me. It's beautiful. It enchants me is what it does. I fall in love with this song. Well, these are interesting. You guys are giving me some really interesting people who share my field. I didn't know so many people out there with acting, directing / experience / training were doing these music reactions. I didn't know that was so common. Charismatic voice. She did High Red. That's interesting. It'd be interesting for somebody with her sort of temperament to see how she reacts to High Red. Julie Nylon Adagio. You got to be careful with these Lara's Angels in the chat. They will co-opt an entire live stream if I let them. We will end up watching nothing but Lara Fabian the entire time we're here. I promise I won't let that happen. I know there are a lot of fandoms on my channel. I've done that on purpose. I've tried to keep it diverse. But you guys are sneaky, and you know how much I love her, so it becomes easy.
Incredible as an artist. Like,
let's see.
Every has got just this coloring of emotion. The way she colored
That's intent, honey. That's what that is.
drowning at the end, the way she colored morte at one point in the middle, it's stunning. It's like almost like the way that a lot of musical theater singers will color every single word like that. It's got so much expression. I love it within this environment too.
It's really fun. These are moments that I notice sometimes whenever I'm watching voice coaches or whatever do these reactions, is they'll start talking about the performance and the words that they use to try to explain the things that are happening from a performance standpoint remind me a lot of when I try to explain things from a vocal standpoint, because they don't always have the vocabulary, right? The like the terms aren't always there. And so like calling it color is an interesting term for it. I wouldn't probably do that. It's not as concise as it could be, but I 100% get what she's saying. It's just really interesting for me to listen to somebody whose background is so parallel, but also so very different than my own. Talk about the things that are sort of on my side of that line, because the terms that they use to describe things like intentionality and motivation, authenticity. Trajectory, emotional trajectory, or equilibrium. All of these things that I learned about from an acting standpoint, they talk about them with musical terms like color. I mean, and you could call it color. It's a little muddy, but it's just really interesting for me to watch that happen. It's really cool. I know that that's not everybody's experience, but it's fun for me.
And I also love that she's using all
Thank
of
you,
those
Samantha.
colors
I
to
really
tell
appreciate
the
that.
story
I'm writing these
of
names down.
Caruso, and he was with a younger woman at the end of his life. I believe she was like around 20 years younger than him. They had a daughter together, and this is talking about the last moments of his life, like how painful that must have been for him to leave her. And also all of these images are so vivid, and she makes them even more vivid by giving you the emotional context with her voice. It's so gorgeous. Okay, let's keep going.
Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto bene sai, è una catena ormai
I've got the names.
che scioglie il sangue di
I'm being a little careful with the volume of the actual performances, just trying to keep myself a little bit safer from YouTube here. I really am more interested in hearing what the reactors have to say.
la potenza della lirica, dove ogni derrama
Many genres of music, they sprinkle their reactions with vocal technique analysis. Love that. Have fun, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I have no idea how long I'm going to be here. I expected to be getting work done while I was doing this, because I thought maybe 5 of you would be filtering in and out as I did things. I didn't expect a group of you to come and just stay. That's a surprise for me. But I can't keep. Here's another problem with watching people react to Lara. I keep getting distracted.
Oh, she's so good at these final high notes. I think that must have been one of the things
That's the
I think that
communication.
Dimash learned from her, is how to hold these notes and hold an audience with them. It's really great. I loved this little section about the opera and how you can become someone else with it. I mean, opera was Caruso's
I'll
life.
be right back,
was
guys. Watch out for
huge, and
just a
it
second.
wasn't always just like opera is never just like a happy go merry kind of life. It tends to be a very dramatic one, lots of ups and downs. Everything depends on these like little tiny vocal cords in your body, and if you get sick, well, figured out how to deal with it. It's not an easy life for people, but he was such an amazing superstar, and I loved the way these lyrics described that, of like being able to become somebody else on stage. I just related to it so much. So I thought it was particularly beautiful and touching to me. Let's keep going.
Dimash is something special. He's something different. Samantha. I have some popular opinions about Dimash, so I don't really do a ton of his reactions, to his performances. I recently did a collaboration with, I think, with Rosalie Reacts, something about open sky or a big open sky or into the open sky or something like that. I can't remember. That was incredible. I was really impressed with that. That reaction is on my channel, I believe. If you want to go check that out, just look for Dimash Reactions. Hello, Timo. Yes, her way of performing is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, Mike. 4-hour and 30-minute stream. I don't know if I have that stamina right now. The story of One Sky. That's exactly right. Gorgeous, gorgeous video. Absolutely beautiful production.
I love the way she's talking about her veins and holding her arm out each time. I also love the way
Totoro, if you had not, I've got a ton of reactions to her on this
chords
channel. If you want to check them out, just look for Laura in the playlists. I try to keep my playlists organized. Just look for Laura Fabian reactions in my playlist. Check out some of her songs. She is
little gasps.
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely 100%
and I believe
amazing.
that is absolutely genuine. I believe that she's on the verge of crying here. But then it's so amazing that she's able to hold out these notes really steadily. Usually when people have little sobs in, the sound that's going to come out is also going to have a little bit of sobbing in that. And that is just not what happens with her. She continues to sing with this glorious and smooth sound out. Although every now and then she just have little moments of breaking up. I still think there is no one who has ever, I've never heard anyone else ride that line between tears and singing as well as Lara Fabian does.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
I don't know how she can sing through it that well. Okay, let's catch that a little bit at the end again. Here we go.
Yes, please. I'm going to listen to it this time.
It's a great belt.
Just so open. That note is just so open. Completely bare. So gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love her so much. Okay. Now, I gotta be careful. About letting Laura completely take over this stream, guys.
Truly incredible performance. I am amazed by how
as you should be
doesn't fall apart vocally. She's able to communicate so much with her emotions, but I would have thought that that the voice would just crumble at some point with that weight of almost tears all the time, but it doesn't. She just keeps singing with strength, and it almost seems to empower her vocally. She actually gets stronger. She dives deeper into that emotion. Her message is so clear. It's so colorful. It's really gorgeous to listen to. And I think that she is also a great example for other singers in the length of her career. She's been around for a long time. I read some more in her bio. It's impressive how much she's been able to do and how long she's been able to do that for. So it's just, what a wonderful idol for many singers to look up to today.
Well, thank you
so much for your recommendations.
You're welcome. I have no idea where I'm going next, by the way. I have to look up and see. So many requests for people reacting to Lara, but I want to try to mix it up a little bit, and I'll get back to those if I can. Hey Ben, how's it going? It's nice to see you here, man. No, I'm really careful about saying things using words like better when you're dealing with people at that level, you're seriously splitting hairs to put one above the other. What's usually more productive, at least for me, is to look at them and see where each of them have strengths that maybe are different than the others. Everybody has things that they're very strong in and things that they're not quite as strong in, and those things are almost never exact. I don't think I've ever come across someone who had the exact same strengths and weaknesses as another person. So that's where I tend to go whenever you're talking about people at that level. Barbara Streisand, Lara Fabian. It's not. I couldn't the term better to say she's better than her either way. It's too definitive. There's too many nuances with them, I think. Thank you so much, Pleasant Pheasant, for the I think it's called the super chat. I'm not entirely true. And yes, I got you. Stay true to yourself. I 100% was able to translate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do intend to, as best I can anyway. I absolutely intend to. What am I doing next here? Got to be honest, guys. I thought I'd be signed off by now. I know I haven't been on long, but I did not think this would last long. I honestly didn't think very many people, if anybody, would show up. Um, Julie Nylon Adagio. Oh, I love it, but so much Lara. We're gonna try this one. We're gonna see if I can get this one to work. Was that it? That wasn't it. Oh no, that's not it. Same song, different guy. This guy is Chris. Fair Chief. I don't see him. Who is Lulia? What is that? You mean Julia? Rapper reactions. Julia Nylan. I don't want to just do Laura back to back to back to back. I see Aurora. Someone said Knox Hill.
What's going on, ladies, gentlemen, boys?
Good night,
Back
Tatara.
again with
Appreciate
another
it.
video. Today, we're going to get into Rin and Chinchilla chalk outlines. A lot of you requested this one after I did Hi Rin. I've done a few now. I did Bittersweet Symphony, Sick Boy. Rin is obviously a super unique artist, and he's very, very raw and vulnerable and super talented. So I'm excited to see what we got here.
Superfruit Rise by Katy
Top five
Perry.
with your boy.
I have not. Is that a song? Superfruit sounds familiar. Is that a group or a company? Wait, why? What? Who's doing what? That's not Gentle, Gail. What should I be afraid of?
I like his acting too. After I saw Sick Boy, I'm a fan of his performance in the videos.
I haven't seen Sick Boy yet. It's on the list. This moment, by the way, this moment right here, when he clacks open this chair in this hallway, the sound it makes, this is really important to me from a performance standpoint. It did a lot to me. I really enjoyed this whole opening setup. I talk a lot about it in my reaction, which I'll post soon, I hope. I really want to know, Gail, what do you mean by be gentle to Brandon? What are they doing that's not gentle? Should I fear the superfruit? We. Oh God, this is gonna break me again. I just heard this for the first time. It's gonna destroy me again, guys. I don't know, man. We've done the charismatic voice, fairy godmother,
Okay. A little bit more of a singing.
and I think one other. Something. The one person who had a user channel name that was like several people. It was plural. I can't remember. So much truth and emotion in this, absolutely. And yes, you're talking about the superfruit thing. That's a little scary. I don't know. They already wreck me completely every time I go near them. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, the charismatic voice. She was really good. We watched her reaction to Caruso. Laura Fabian. Mitch, Brian. I only know a couple of those names. I'm a little afraid now, but it's going on the list. Don't worry. I'll check into it. This young lady. Just that little cry she has in her voice. I'm going to try not to react to the song because I did that already. Angelina, that'd be really interesting. Now, I missed something. So much truth and emotion. Yeah, the Angelina Jordan's been an interesting ride for me in the past. Her fandom hasn't been the most welcoming. The very first reaction I ever did to one of her videos, I got the most like vitriolic, hateful comments from that group. So I stayed away from her for the longest time. And then when I went back, finally things were better for a while. And then I started getting some angry comments. They're just very sensitive. and I mean, that was the first time on YouTube that I'd had people actually threaten violence. And so it was a little much for me. I kind of just stayed away from it. Yeah, for a long while I stayed away from her stuff. In fact, I've kind of broken away once more for a while. It's been a while since I posted anything of hers. You know, I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. You know what I mean? So I just steer clear of it when I need to. And it's really a shame because somebody like Angelina Angelina Jordan, I guarantee you would be heartbroken if she saw some of the comments that people who call themselves her fans sent me, because she certainly seems like a very kind-hearted person, a very positive person. It would break her heart if she saw that her fans were sending messages like they are to different people out there. Thank you once again, Pleasant Pheasant, for the super chat. I think that's what it's called anyway. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. It's very sweet, but trust me, I'm on the internet. There's always somebody. Okay, Lucas Dustin Damash 2. Superfruit Rise. Don't worry, Pleasant Pheasant. It is on the list.
Man, this dude's crazy. So good. She's very good too. She sounds amazing. And it says live, so I wouldn't be surprised if that is live in that hallway. You get that natural reverberation, and everything just sounds open.
Just Jen reacts.
So they sound great live. Very, very good. It took me a while to realize that. Maybe a minute or two in, I thought like, oh wow, this is, I think, live. Like, he sounds very good. The lyrics in here, again, he's so good.
Hold on to that thought, Jessica. I'll get right with you.
Describing at least his story And a couple of the lines stood out to me. One was,
I want to hear what this guy has to say.
Floating chalk outlines, and I feel like what he's saying is that, when something's chalk outline, is from, a crime scene or something. That's where a body was. So it represents the outline of something that's passed away and a crime scene. And in this case, I think he's saying walking around with these chalk outlines, meaning he's just kind of dead inside and numb. And it's probably because of the pills and what he's going through. He just doesn't feel normal, feel alive. And so he's walking around like this chalk outline, like he's just a shell of himself. Very powerful lyric there. And then another one he said was, we take these pills just to feel fine. Oh my, just a little bit longer, a little bit by bit. I bury myself with this smile, basically saying, trying to get better day by day, and I'm just putting on a smile so the outside world thinks I'm okay, but really I'm going through it. And I just bury myself with this smile, and your mask, it's a mask. You're burying all of the things that are going on, just trying to be normal in society.
Absolutely.
Very powerful stuff here. And the performance.
Same stuff that I got. Those are very similar beats to what I took away from this. This link, by the way, is to this video that I'm watching right here. If you haven't seen or heard of Sean before, I hadn't until today. Please do go check him out. If you enjoy his stuff, subscribe to his channel, leave a comment, let him know that you found him through me. I really appreciate that. I would love to, as much as possible, build favor and relationships with other reactors out there. I think that that's nothing but good things can come from that. So if you do find anybody through me, please do let them know that you came through my channel and discovered them. That would be a lot of help to me. Jessica, as far as what you were asking me, no, this wasn't, I didn't intend this. I thought, honestly, that people would be asking for reactions to music. And I had set aside a way for people to request reactions to music, and I had set a limit on it so I wouldn't get too overwhelmed. I didn't set a limit on how many reactors I would take requests for, because I didn't know that was going to be a thing. I didn't know that so many people were going to get in here and shoot all of these names at me of other reactors for me to check out. But there have been, I think, dozens now that people have shot me since I started this live. I didn't intend, this was really impromptu, kind of off the cuff. I didn't intend to be on here this long. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I figured it'd be really slow, 5 or 6 people at a time. But no, you guys have kind of jumped on and really gotten moving here. So I've been really focused on this. I haven't had a chance to set anything up. So if you have someone you want me to check out specifically, I guess if you want me to check someone out like really badly, you can always send it in the super chat. And that will help get my attention on it. I'm trying to just weed through them as best I can. But I mean, I've literally have received dozens, I think, at least 12.5 different reactors, most of whom I've never even heard of, like this gentleman here. So I'm doing my best to keep up with it, but it's really a surprise. I didn't expect it to go this way. I really didn't have this planned. So I'm kind of just scrambling to keep up here. So I appreciate your patience for sure, and your kindness. But yeah, let's finish hearing what this guy has to say. I think this might be a new subscribe from me.
Performance in here that you could really tell it's just so raw, and they're giving it everything they got, and they're lost in the music. I got lost in their performance. You can tell they're just really in it, and that comes through, and I feel it. I just feel
he seems pretty genuine
going on here. This one I think is my favorite so far, just because the sound on here, I got chills several times, maybe 3, 4, 5 times in here. It's just very strong, and there's the lyrics are very relatable too. I feel like a lot of people go through this. All his songs are pretty relatable because although his situation is a little bit more unique, he's been misdiagnosed and he's going through a lot of stuff, Lyme disease, and I think autoimmune illness and disorders and stuff. Like he's got his own situation, and a lot of people do have that. But I think the broad message is just everybody goes through it. Everybody has to deal with things. Life is not easy, and you have to kind of put a mask on, go through the day-to-day in your workplace, with relationships, with friends, and like try to be normal, and bury yourself with a smile and pretend everything's okay when it's not. So I think it's very relatable, and man, I'm becoming more of a fan of his music. I was a fan from High Ren, just from his talent and his style and just what he is all about and how authentic he is. but I like this song. This I would put on like a sad chill playlist.
No, I don't think
I would listen.
Okay, I don't think I could put this on a playlist. Like, this is the thing. This is one of those songs that you experience when you experience it, and you maybe pull it out when you really need it. It would be really tough for me to listen to this normally. Let's see. Nice to see your channel get some traction. And a busy live. Found you through Nightwish collaboration. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your support on Nightwish. Have some more of them coming up, by the way, over the next month or so. I'm trying to diversify a little bit, but I'm not going to lose the ones that help get me here. So there are some more Nightwish coming. Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. Listen, I've got a second channel. It's barely off the ground, but it's I do TV and film reactions over there. I've been doing horror movies. People really sort of fallen in love with that. And they just really, I'm not really good with horror movies. I'm kind of a big baby. But people have really fallen in love with watching me, tremble in terror. So this is the link to that channel. If you'd like to go check that out anytime, you certainly can. You're more than welcome to. They said, you see a big fan of TV movie reactions. I've seen and discovered a bunch of new channels via compilation videos. Glad to see the same concept, but yeah, basically that's kind of what I thought. I thought I could, find a couple myself, share a few reactors with some people who maybe haven't seen them. I've been making sure to share their links to their channels and things. As far as requesting a song I haven't seen yet, the plan when I started, Gail, when I started this live, was to allow requests for songs that I hadn't done yet via a donation through PayPal. But you could also send a super chat along with that if there's something you'd like me to do. What I'm going to do really quickly now, if you guys will be patient with me, I don't know how this works on live stream, how many viewers I'll probably lose by doing this, but I wasn't planning on being here this long. I need to take a quick bathroom break. So what I'm going to do is, for those of you who are here and are not a member of my Patreon page right now, I'm going to throw up a reaction to a Pentatonics singing Gold. It is one that is on my Patreon. It's in YouTube, on my YouTube memberships page, but it's not available to YouTube proper yet, to the YouTube public. So if you're not a member of my Patreon or you're not a member of YouTube memberships, this is going to be a free sort of sneak preview to something that is on my Patreon right now. If you'd like to sign up for that at any time, you're more than welcome to, but mostly this is just a gift for you guys to give me a quick break, to allow me to go use the restroom, get something to drink, those kinds of things. I hope to see some of you at least here when I get back, but I don't know how this works on YouTube. I know on Twitch, when you leave the screen, tons of people disappear. And I completely understand that. You do what you do, live your life. I love you guys. No hard feelings. But if you're here when I get back, I'll be back in maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Let me get some stuff done. I'll let this play. And hopefully you'll enjoy this reaction. I will be back in just a minute. And yes, Gail, by the way, you can request a song. Absolutely. We'll work that out. Welcome back to the channel once again. My name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and I'm very excited because today is the first time I'm recording a request from my Patreon via the Discord for a member of the Pentaholics tier over on my Patreon. So if you are a Pentatonics fan and you want to be involved in that, you want to be involved in the polls and help steer the ship, help direct which direction I go, which path I take down this Pentatonics tour, jump down into the description, check out the Patreon link, sign up for the Pentaholics tier, and that'll send you over to the Discord. You have a special role set up for you on Discord so that you can get into a channel that's just for you guys, where I will be posting polls. You can give me information, shoot me links for suggestions for the polls. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited about it. Let's just jump into this one. Right now, we're looking at Pentatonics Gold, a cover of a song by an artist named Kiara. Now, I had never heard of this song or artist before today, but just before I'm recording this, I went and checked out the original. You'll see my thoughts and feelings about it in the reaction video for that one. It should be here on YouTube by the time this will make it to YouTube. I will put a link right there. Go check that out if you want to see what I thought of the original. Let's jump into this one. I'm really excited to see what Pentatonics does with it because they do amazing things with everything. So yeah.
Proof is falling, let me love, thought of letting you know.
Of course. I had a little smile on Scott's face.
Got up in my teeth.
God, his voice is perfect for this, isn't it?
Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement.
Got up in my teeth now.
But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go.
Nice.
Oh, roof is on fire, you never let me know. You say you're sorry, honey, but you never really showed. You're sorry, and I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Roof is falling, let me love it without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know.
Nice. Wow. Okay, just 2 seconds. The things I love about Pentatonics, that I always love about them, are happening here. They're so in sync, and they're not just harmonizing vocally. I've said it before. They're harmonizing together. They're in this really cool flow state together where everybody's on the same page. Everybody's communicating similar things, the same things, or different layers of a similar thing emotionally, right? The vibe from the song, it has a nice, very, very flowing, sort of rhythmic, like a bobbing beat to it that I really can get behind. It's really enjoyable. I'm not getting 100% flatline depressed like I did from the original song, right? I'm getting a little bit of layers, particularly from Scott and Kirsten. The beatboxing is really coming through, a lot of rhythm, really this sort of sense of progression of time moving, which is something I did not get in the original. I did not feel a sense of mobility, and I've really gotten that from these guys. They communicate so much. 5 people in a room, sitting on a couch. They're giving me more than I thought possible without any kind of help. We're not getting any help from camera cuts or movements or production or lighting. It's just them sitting on a couch, and they're still able to take me on a journey, to transport me to a place, to make me feel something. It's really impressive. Chorus was so kind of perplexing to me in the original version. I'm really impressed with how they're handling it. I think Mitch is doing a great job, and whoever sort of decided what to put where to make that work live did an amazing job. I'm sure it was a collaboration in some form or fashion, but whoever pinned that down did an amazing job. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. Loving the vibes coming from the right side of the couch. Kirsten's amazing. Wow. These swells that are happening are they're amazing.
You're sorry, honey, but you never really showed. You're sorry, and I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Roof is falling, let me love it without ever letting you know. Roof is falling, let me love it falling, I just know. Without ever letting you know.
Nice, man. Whoa. Okay. No, we're doing that whole thing again. All right, so just a couple of quick comments. So about that whole second piece. So I loved it when they dropped out. The vocalist basically dropped out, and all you had was the bass and the percussion, all right, the bass and the beatbox. One of the things, I think that I'm starting to put my finger on why they feel like such a cohesive group all the time. And it's because if you'll watch them, whether they're even involved in the moment or not vocally, they are loving the process. They're just loving the experience of being there. They have joy. They're finding joy in their stage mates' performances, in the way they're expressing themselves. Each of these people really just love making music. And if they're not actively making music at the time, like if they're not actively singing, they're loving how much their compatriot is loving making music. And it's all about that passion. It's all about having that intensity and that joy in creating something, performing your art. That's what I think does it for me. That's sort of like the mastering process on the back end of their performances. performances. Like they have all these great elements that they have together, that they pull together. Everybody's really great at different things and they all really layer them together so beautifully. But the thing that really, really ties everything up and makes everybody feel like they're on the same page, makes the whole thing feel cohesive, like it's being sung by one unit, is that love for performing, the love for each other, the love for hearing each other sing, the love for singing themselves. And I think they all, this is going to sound a little weird. I've already said it kind of once, but it does sound a little weird. I think more than that, they love how much each other loves singing. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, really cohesive experience watching these guys. Blows my mind. We're going to listen to that whole last part again because obviously that was incredible. Like, look at Scott's face. Look at God, this is good. Okay. God, I could listen to that on repeat. Like, just give me that. Like, I'm gonna go for a jog. Put that in my headphones and just let me go. 45 minutes straight. I could do it. It's so gorgeous. Okay. So that was another mind-tingling performance by Pentatonic singing Gold by Kiara, I think is the name of the artist. Beautiful performance. Gotta say, this is not always the case. I'm gonna say it. You Pentatonics aren't gonna like it. Sometimes I still prefer the original. Sometimes the Pentatonics experience feels more like sort of an excursion, you know, sort of a deviation, like a little vacation into something different, but it doesn't necessarily replace the original for me. So I don't know if I should say I prefer the original so much as I still love the original, what it is that they feel very much like different performances. This to me, for me, compared to the one that I just watched, this was preferable. I really, really, really loved what they did with it. It had a ton more layers. It had a lot more going on emotionally. It actually traveled and went somewhere. There was a journey here. And just watching them perform and just sort of hearing the energy and the passion that they put into their performances really kind of just blows me away and makes me remember all those times that I was able to be a part of something that I was passionate about, that I was in love with, and experience it with a group of people who shared that passion with me. And it's just such a unique and wonderful human experience. So thanks to them so much, Pentatonics. If the stars ever align perfectly and you ever happen to see this, thank you so much for putting your art out into the world. It really is special. It means something to me personally, and it means something to so many people. This is just such beautiful work. Absolutely. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I need
Wrong one. Where am I at? This one. Okay. I was trying to look over your comments a little bit before I came back so I could try to catch up. But my goodness, there's so much. I was not prepared. Can I tell you guys that I still very much operate on YouTube as if I have 1,000 subscribers? I have not leveled up. I haven't leveled up psychologically yet. You know what I mean? I haven't, I haven't found my way there yet. Um, Struggling to not ask for a reaction to my favorite female vocalist after Floor. Um, are her initials LF? Because if they are, I've done a ton of reactions to her already. But no, Stuart, who is your favorite reactor? I would love to know, or your favorite vocalist. I would love to know that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That little, I don't know, what to call it, a freebie, a sneak peek behind the Patreon curtain. So many people don't get a chance to see those videos. I'm going to tell you right now, I have so many Lara Fabian videos, interviews, documentaries, full concerts. It's incredibly insane. I was looking through them and I thought, my goodness, I need to start weeding through these and bringing some of them to YouTube. I just don't know how well some of those, like the interviews and stuff, will play on YouTube, and all that stuff, whether I'm happy about it or not, all that stuff is really important because the algorithm is very unforgiving. So if I start failing too often when I upload videos, it will affect me. It just will. So I got to be careful. But no, definitely. Who was it? Who was it? Why do I lose people so easily here? Where is that comment? Stuart, let me know who your favorite vocalist is. I definitely want to know. There is a huge lag here between your guys' comments and when it comes back to you. So please forgive me if it seems like I'm ignoring your questions for a long time. I'm not, I swear. I kind of want to do this reaction. Now, the thing about doing this reaction is that I'm going to need to record it. I'm going to try to record it, and I just hope that won't screw anything up. So what I'm going to try to do is this one, Superfruit Rise. I think that's it. Just because the Pleasant Pheasant threw in a couple of super chats already. He's tossed in $4 into the super chat. That's close to the $5 I would have normally asked for a reaction. And because this is so impromptu, I'm more than happy to bend that a little bit. So I think I want to check this out. I think I've heard the term superfruit before. Deep breath. Gail, have I told you guys that I have an anxiety issue, right? And Gail, you're not helping. You're not helping me at all. But okay, so what's going to happen is I will open this up and I'm going to treat this like a reaction, a normal one. So basically, you're going to get to see me film a reaction the way I would for YouTube. That way I can have it and upload it later and make sure everything is the way I need it to be. So while it's going on, I probably won't respond to comments and things. So after it's over, I'll come back and talk to you guys about it. Okay. So you're going to see some things move around a little bit and see the way I set things up. And, you know, just so you know, if I'm ignoring chat, that's why. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. But I'll do this for you guys, okay? Super chats were there. That was helpful. I love that. You guys have no idea how much that helps me out. So I'm trying to make a career of this. So I appreciate all the support I can get. I really, really do. I love you guys. Okay, here we go. This is Rise. Katy Perry covers Superfruit. Here we go. By the way, Stuart, thank you so much for that $25 super chat. Okay, here we go. UMC, No Time to Die, Billie Eilish cover. Oh my God. Steffi Stubber is the vocalist, and everything else is done by Toby the drummer. Okay. When I'm done with this one, I'm on that one immediately. Immediately, Stuart. Thank you. Wow. I really appreciate that so much. You are in my Hall of Fame now, man. 100%. If you're not a part of the Discord, bro, come over and check it out. Come over and sign up. Become part of the community. I'd really love to have you over there. All right, so we're going to jump into this one. I'm going to do this this reaction here, and then I will do that particular reaction for Stuart immediately after. So again, I may not pay any attention to chat for just a couple of minutes. So please bear with me. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and today I'm checking out via request on live stream Rise, a Katy Perry cover by Superfruit, Mary Lambert, Brian, Justin Crumb, and Mario Jose. I don't know any of those people. Brian Crumb sounds familiar, but I don't know anybody else. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump into this. Like I said, it was a request via the live stream, so we're going to get into it quickly so these guys don't have to listen to this any more than they have to. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. People are warning me, telling me to be careful, steel myself. They're making me really nervous. Let's see if it's justified here.
Survive. Oh, you will see me thrive.
Okay, hold on. That jumped in really too fast for me. We're gonna go back and start again. Sorry, guys.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story. I'm
'cause my roots they run deep.
Oh, you have so little faith.
Don't doubt it, don't doubt it.
Oh, victory is in my veins.
I know it, I know it.
And now when I negotiate,
I'll fight it,
I will transform.
When the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise.
There is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final nail is in, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise.
All right, no. Before any more voices come, I need a break. I need like 2 seconds. I need a break. I'm going to hyperventilate. And I've never heard this Katy Perry song. It's not surprising, I guess. There's a ton of Katy Perry I haven't heard. I also haven't heard this group. Who is this group? We're going way back. Guys. I hope you don't mind. We're going way back.
When the fire's
Look at the intensity.
at my feet again, and the vultures all
The shoulders.
start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise.
There is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final nail is in, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise.
I must stay conscious through the madness and chaos. So I call on my angels. They say, oh, you've so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in my veins. You know it, and you'll not negotiate. Just fight it, and be transformed.
With the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final nail is in, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory's in your veins. You know it, you never negotiate.
Okay.
Just
I thought it was over. I thought it was close to being over. It was not. I was trying to write it out. Okay, so the harmonies are insane. Of course, you've got Scott and Mitch for sure right at the top. I know who they are, and these other singers are incredible. But how do they find each other? How do so many people with this ability to harmonize emotions? Like, is it one of the two members of Pentatonics? Are they like sort of the gel that makes this happen, that makes this magic happen? Because I've watched several a cappella groups, and I have not seen another one. All the love in the world to Home Free, all the love to Vokdiv. Look, they're amazing, but I haven't seen another a cappella group so in sync emotionally as when I watch these two guys with whomever they're with, whether it's Pentatonics or now. I've not seen another group be this like together. It's debilitating for me. It's crippling. I know. So many of you are out there probably screaming at your screen, dude, it ain't that serious, bro. Just chill out. It's just a song. Listen, man, you don't know what it feels like to be inside my brain right now, okay? Give me a break. Like my bones are humming, okay? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys weren't kidding, man. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. You guys weren't kidding. I backed up way too far. Okay. Here I go. I'm gonna make it to the end, I swear. Oh, she's wonderful. So beautiful. So beautiful. It's not over. It's not over.
You're out of time, but still I rise.
She's gorgeous, by the way. She's absolutely beautiful. Those last those last few notes were like haymakers. They waited until the end. They just kept hitting me with little jabs and little crosses, and then when the end came, they started throwing that big left hook, and they didn't stop. They just did it like 5 times in a row. That was intense. That was beautiful. Wow. How have I not heard of them before? Like, for real. How have I not heard of them before? And the name Superfruit makes sense. I've heard that, but I don't know, in my brain I felt like that was a song, or maybe like like a group, like a mainstream band. I don't know. I'm not okay. All right. So yeah, the live stream. You were right. You were right. I think it was Gail who was saying it, that they were being mean to me. They were being really mean. They devastated me. They destroyed me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for it. Like, you just pummeled me and you had me begging for more. Thank you. That was really incredible. I can't wait to share that with YouTube at large. That was really great. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Please, I can't imagine anybody enjoyed that any more than I did. I hope you enjoyed it at least as much. Thank you again for being here. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And also remember, as always, to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Oh. Okay, guys, back live with you. Yeah, that was fun. That was okay. Can I just usually after I'm done with a reaction like that, I have like I just sit. I just sit. I don't have to do anything. I can just sit and breathe. I tried to jump back in with you guys right away, like nothing could change. But I just need a second, man. I just need I do need your understanding. I may not be very entertaining for 30 to 45 seconds, okay? That whooped my booty, bro. That completely tore me up. Wow. Oh, Jessica, you're a singer? Are you a singer? I would love to hear you sing. I would love to hear you sing. You're very welcome. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. They're an amazing Scott and Mitch, but also think that all of PTX members bring their love and passion to all. There is certainly, it's real. You can feel it when they sing, and I think that that's contagious. There's just something special so far. Those are they're the common denominators for me. But yeah, you never need a longer second than when it's a no. I look. Hey, you wait until I post my reaction to chalk. Is it chalk outlines? That was intense. Okay, I'm just reading through some of your chats while I was in there. You guys were nice and talkative. And I'm going to Stuart. I'm going to your looking up your request right now. You'll have to help me and make sure that I get the right one. Thank you so much, Pleasant Pheasant. I'm so glad to have you as part of the Patreon family. Absolutely like the video, 100%. I guess I should have mentioned that. Oh, I love the fairy godmother. She always makes me smile. Fairy godmother, she's amazing. She's so emotional. She's so vulnerable. I love her so much. Like she's a dream collab, honestly. Of everybody that I've watched on YouTube, to get to know her personally, to sort of listen to her talk about music, and to sort of bounce ideas off of her, get to collaborate with her would be an absolute dream. She is a remarkable human being. Um, that's again, like I said, it's a dream collaboration for me. That's broke proud on you. Thank you, Andrea. You both have your strengths. She is a voice coach, so is able to break down singing technique with a little sprinkle of her happy personality. You bring the peace and harmony and lots of emotion. Thank you for the peace and harmony comment. That's an amazing compliment. Michaela, is it Michaela? I don't want to get that wrong. I've never seen it spelled that way, but that's an incredible compliment. Thank you so much. I really genuinely appreciate that. Any other out of practice former choir theater kids get the urge to seek out a group every time they see? Oh man, I miss my theater days. I do. I do. Okay, I think I'm just about caught up. Oh my god, you guys are still talking. Um, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine with cursing. Absolutely 100%. The only reason you don't hear me do it a ton on my channel is just trying to stay advertiser friendly, trying to keep friends with the algorithm. Okay, we're gonna try to see if we can't find this um, piece. Wow, God, I'm still so tense. I'm still so tense. Wow, that wrecked me. Honestly, what helps the most for all of you who are here, if you want to help the channel grow and reach people, is whenever I post something that may not be someone's favorite artist or may not be it's Laura Fabian, it's Nightwish, it's Diana Ankudinova, those who get a lot of traction on my channel. If I post someone who's not maybe your favorite artist, clicking on that video and letting it play for at least 60 to 90 seconds really helps, because that helps YouTube determine whether or not they show those videos that don't get a lot of traction to other people, right? It sends them out to a few hundred people of my subscribers generally. And depending on how many people click on the video and how long they watch, it decides if it's going to send it out to even more people. So that's probably the most helpful thing you can do. That, and always liking, and even if you just comment an emoji, that does a lot to the algorithm. So it's just engagement, and especially those who are not super popular on the channel. Even if you don't particularly like the artist, if you could click on it, let it play for 60, 90 seconds, throw an emoji in the chat or in the comments, that kind of thing, that would really help if that's something you're looking to do. Okay, is this what I'm looking for? The epic metal cover? No Time to Die, Billie Eilish. Throw me a thumbs up in there if this is the one I'm looking for. There's several Billie Eilish covers, actually. I've only just recently heard this song, this version here. You're gonna make me happy again? All of you make me happy all the time. What do you mean? I'm scared again. Gail, you have continually terrified me since we've started this live stream. I think this is what I'm looking for. I'm nervous to start it because, brother, you donated a large amount to get this played. I just want to double check that this is the one that you're looking for. So if you or someone else can confirm that for me, then I will click the button. Excuse me. I'm trying. I know there's a huge delay. I'm waiting to hear back, and it's going to take a minute. Okay, great. Stuart, here it comes, man. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to record it. So while I'm doing the reaction, I probably won't interact with chat. I hope you guys can appreciate that. And we'll get this one done. I'm excited about it. I really liked No Time to Die. It was a good song. I enjoyed it. All right. Okay, you guys ready for this? Here we go. I would wait for you to respond, but it would take like 3 minutes with this delay. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume you're all ready. Take a drink and get going. Man, you guys are putting me to work tonight. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting it. Okay, here we go. And yes, it takes me this long to start a reaction every time. I dilly-dally, I procrastinate. I don't know. It's a little emotionally exhausting. Emotionally draining for me. I'm an introvert, so doing these reactions is kind of like talking to a bunch of people. Watch the feet. I'm on it. So it takes me a minute to kind of build up the gum, the go, to really do this. So here I go. Gail, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are really blowing my mind today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. You have no idea. Scott Hoying and Frankie. No idea who that is, but I'm excited. Also, is it going to kill me like the last one did? Gail, are you now being mean to me? Billy, your power on the top of his roof. Okay. All right. I'm going to do my best. Here we go. We're going to jump into this one now. This one's for you, Stuart. Thank you so much again for the super chat. Really, it does. That's the kind of support means the world to me. It really does. You have no idea. I wish I could explain it, but I just can't. It really means everything. So thank you so much. We're jumping into this. Billie Eilish, No Time to Die. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and today I'm jumping into a new song not a new song, but a new group. Special request from Stuart in the live chat right now, in the live stream that I'm running right now. It's a Billie Eilish No Time to Die cover, epic metal cover by UMC. No idea what to expect here, except that it's apparently metal and gonna be epic. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below, check the description for all my social media links, and be sure to try to catch us next time if you didn't this time on the live stream. We're actually having a lot of fun. It's the first one I've done really on this channel, and I'm really enjoying it. But for now, let's just jump into this reaction. Again, Billie Eilish, No Time to Die cover by UMC. I love that. I don't know that I expected to get the melody. This is going to give me chills, isn't it? The distortion is already resonating in my soul.
I should have known.
Oh my God.
I'd leave alone.
Oh my God.
Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just a blood you know.
Okay. I'm okay. Look, no, hold on. I'm okay. I'm all right. Look, as long as they don't start playing around with the pan too much, as long as they don't start just like jumping from one side to the other on me, I'll be okay. I'll survive this, I think. But the distortion, the play on the original melody is so cool. It's got such a cool vibe to it. It's really resonating. This is one of those things that I can't super explain like really well. I don't have the jargon for it. But what they're doing with layering the instrumentation like that it's doing something to me deep down on the inside. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm also kind of loving the presentation. I'm loving this effect that they're putting on the lead singer here, and the way they're shooting it. It's really cool, really sort of atmospheric, sort of ethereal. It has a nice sort of, I don't know, ghostly feel to it. So I'm excited about that too. I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I swear. I'm feeling a little fragile from the reaction I did earlier, but I'm looking forward to it. Wow. No, okay. I gotta go back. I gotta go way back. I couldn't keep track of it. I couldn't keep track of everything happening. I don't know if it's the sort of adrenaline of having the live stream here or what, but these are hitting extra super hard. Maybe you guys are just pulling out all the stops and hitting me with like these super hardcore bangers right now. Look, whenever she layered in that extra high note, that floored me. And I thought, wow, that's incredible. That's like the tops that could possibly be. And then they went on to the next section and there was like 2 other vocal lines, I think. And then one of them was just that, I don't even know what to call it. It's not screaming. It's just that growl, that heavy metal growl. And I have a feeling, and you're going to tell me when it's over, that I'm absolutely right, that all of those voices are hers. That is insanely impressive. That's amazing. I'm floored by this. I'm absolutely leveled. You told me to watch the feet. I don't know what that means yet. I'm excited to find out. I'm guessing, is he double bassing it? Maybe? I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know a ton about metal. I love the textures of it though. I really do love how sort of visceral and physical it is. So I'm excited. I can't wait to find out what happens next. I went back probably way too far. Probably way too far. And it still sounds like Bond. Oh God, it's gonna kill me. Yep. It's so cool. Good. Okay, now I get a little break. We're gonna go back just a smidge and get back to that verse. We're gonna start there, but a little bit of a break. My God, that's amazing. That's so cool, man. I wonder if Billy's seen this. I bet Billy would love this. Any artist that had this happen to their song, they would flip over it. This is incredible. And now I'm a little nervous because I'm getting a spinning wheel on the video. Let's hopefully when I push play, it'll just play. But yeah, no, this was an amazing request. Thank you so much, Stuart. This is incredible. And yeah, double bassing. Beautiful. So much going on. Oh my God. stop. What? What? I went back too far, but you heard it, right? What? That's crazy. Is that a, no? Is that a quad? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But no, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Is this? Am I wrong? Was there 2, 3? There's 4. Are there 4 kicks? Is he playing 4 kicks? It looks like he's playing 4 kicks. Wow. That is insane.
Thanks so much for watching this week's metal.
Everybody listen to him.
Today, I have a mission for you guys. Let's make Billie Eilish watch this metal cover
Yes.
and see how she sounds like in metal. So if you have an Instagram, Twitter or Facebook, repost this video, tag her and send the video to her. Maybe she sees it and maybe she likes it. That would be so cool. I'm counting on you guys. And until then, we will see each other in 2 weeks for the next metal cover.
That is incredible. Yes, and do that. And I'm going to leave the link in the description, obviously, on the video on YouTube, and it's going to go in the chat when I get off of this, because definitely do that. I would love to see a filmed reaction of Billie Eilish watching this song. Can you imagine what that would be like? That would be incredible. Any artist watching their song having this done to it. And that's how I would phrase it. They didn't do this with her song. They did this to her song. That was incredible. I don't know what else I can say about that. So I'm just going to say that thank you so much for the request. That was so friggin' good, man. That was so good. And he played everything. He played all the instruments. Yeah. So I can't, oh my, yeah, my, like everything in me is inside out right now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this even a fraction of as much as I did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely go to their channel, subscribe to them, share that video with Billie Eilish on Twitter or Instagram or wherever else you can. I would love to see her watch it. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this one as well. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know that you shared this with Billie and how much you enjoyed this music. Let me know if there's anything else by them that I should check out, because I'm definitely going to look into them more. And yeah, the only thing left to say is to please remember to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Wow. Wow, guys, that was insane. He wasn't using 4 kicks. I've never seen anybody use 4 kicks before. He wasn't, was he? Good night, Andrea. I don't know if you get to hear this, but good night. And this cover was amazing, Jessica. Yes, Stuart. He's a beast, an absolute extraterrestrial. That was incredible. Oh, drummer, bassist, guitar player, producer are all one guy. Yes. Yes. I didn't know. I caught that. Obviously, it was so good. So good. He is. It was 4 kicks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay. We got a couple more reactions requested here. Let's see. That's a Ghost by Scott Hoyt and Frankie by Gail. Gotcha. And The Pleasant Pheasant, Billie Eilish, Your Power by Mitch. That's going to kill me. I actually haven't heard Your Power yet. So I was going to do a reaction to it a long time ago, but I got scared away from doing more mainstream artists because they just didn't do well on my channel. So I didn't do it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Gail, you're getting your wish right now. That was, oh my God, my head, guys. I need like a pint of water. That was insane. Oh, really quickly, just before I forget, here is this link to this video. Do share it with any way you can. Get on Instagram, at her on Twitter. Let her know she needs to see this. She absolutely needs to see this. Say, hey Billy, you're nuts if you don't watch this, and you better record it when you do, because my God, I need this break before. Okay. So Ghost is a break. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm struggling here. You guys are really, you're putting me through it right now. In case you couldn't tell, music really does. It legitimately has a physical effect on me. I have just sometimes, just whether, even if the music, the lyrics or whatever are not particularly emotional or moving, if a sound is full enough and beautiful enough, it'll pull me to tears. It'll throw chills up and down my entire body. It'll wreck me. It'll completely wreck me. So just beautiful sound will do that to me. So whenever you combine that with these things, like my whole body is humming right now. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm high. Okay. We're looking for this one. Scott Hoying from Pentatonics. Yes. And let's see, the official video, is that the one I'm looking for? I don't know who Frankie is. Let's see. You need this break. You're doing great. Thank you, Samantha. I really appreciate it. Can I call you Sam? I like that name, if you don't mind. That's why I said I was going to make you happy again. Thanks. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Here it comes. Nope. Chill out. Not yet. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. See how many Grease references. Really, I saw one already. There was one right there in the mirror. Even just the cartoon itself, the style of the cartoon was a Grease reference all on its own. So that's exciting. Okay. I'm interested. I would like to know what my heart rate is. If you guys don't mind indulging me for a second, I've had a second to calm down. 3 minutes ago, my heart rate was at 112. It's at 120. Can you guys, can you, don't know, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see that. 120, 121. It's sideways, but you can see it. Yeah, that's my heart rate right now. Okay. Just so you know, I'm not putting on airs. This is not pretend. You guys are wrecking me. Oh, Scott's a beautiful, beautiful soul. I love him so much. I'm excited about this. No, okay. So it's this one, and then we've got one more for sure. Billy, your power, Mitch Grassi. That's gonna kill me. Mitch's voice is just next level impactful. Okay. Okay. Deep breath, deep breath. I love you guys. Thank you. I mean that. Thank you. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel once again. My name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and today I'm checking out another Scott Hoying song, this time with someone named Frankie, whom I've never heard of, featuring One Night. This is Ghost, the official video. Another request from one of my lovely live stream participants here on my first live stream. It's been incredibly successful. If you're watching on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that like button, hit the little bell icon so you get notified the next time I go live, because honestly, we're having so much fun, way more fun than I honestly planned. I didn't know I was gonna have this much fun on here tonight, but yeah, it's turning out to be a really good time. So hit that button, hit the bell icon so you get notified next time and you can join us here. But yeah, this is another request from the chat. They say this one will solidify my crush on Scott and be a little bit of a reprieve because they've been putting me through it here these past couple of reaction requests. So we're just going to jump into this one without further ado. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but I know that it's going to be incredible. Scott just wouldn't be involved if it wasn't. I love the concept. It's insane. That's crazy. That's so fun. And look, it's a like a really fun, upbeat song, and I don't know that it's meant to like stir deep emotion or give people chills, but as soon as Scott like jumps and gets that growl in the back of his voice, that little bit of rasp, it just chills. I mean, my entire head went on pins and needles. He's so incredible. I love him so much. His performance is really great too. Loving the facial expression, the commitment. Their dancing is really fun and very period. I love it a lot. It's really exciting. I'm liking the Grease references, and including in the dance moves from the other group. I love the sort of gender swap that's happening. Everything about this is just fun. Everything about this is fun. I can't get over it. And just the casual dropping of the F-bomb, that's hilarious. All right, hold on. One of the things I really liked in that section, a ton to like, everything to like. First of all, her voice is great. The performance was really cool. I love the dancers, the attitude that they're bringing, how committed everybody is. It's so great whenever you can get a whole group doing something that can be silly, can be seen as farcical or comic, but having everybody buy in and commit to it and take it seriously in character is really important. And they're all doing a really great job. The theatricality of this is so much fun. It's right in my lane. But I also really love the callback to the LaCroix, his line, like white girls love LaCroix, and then her referencing LaCroix as a thing of great, like a thing that she really loves. That this is a thing to compare other things to. So that kind of callback is really fun. Lyrically, like if it were a play, it would be a really amazing sort of egg, a really amazing callback there. So it's just really fun to do. It's very theatrical. The whole thing is incredibly theatrical. Even the way the story is laid out is exactly that. So it's just really a ton of fun for me. And the dancing is just sending me over the moon. I'm loving that so much. That was great. That was incredible. That was really incredible. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Thank you so much. Was it Gail that requested that? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was just what I needed at that particular moment. So yeah, thank you so much. I just gonna thank you for 5 minutes. I've said everything I need to say about it. It was really cool. The theatricality was right in my wheelhouse. The dancing was incredible. I loved all the callbacks to Grease. Everything was very period. I liked the turn at the end. The nah thanks was exactly how it should be. Loved that so much. Yeah, it's everything I want. That's everything I want. Everything. Such so amazing. Give me more just like that. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed what you're watching, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot to me. Hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Check the description for all my social media links and stuffs and things and different ways to support the channel. I love you guys. Please remember, as always, to be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Yeah. That was great. Relate. Are you kidding? Yeah. Been there. I love Scott in pastel, but Scott in black leather. Oh my goodness. It's great. Loved it. I have to jump out. Stuart, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. If you didn't get to see that, I'm so sorry. But good night, sweet dreams to you, brother. Bet you didn't know you needed Scott as Sandy. No, I needed Scott as Sandy. I needed that to happen. That was so incredible. I love that so much. Hold on one second. We're missing something. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so we're gonna get this one's queued up, and then I'm gonna go through all the comments really quickly. The Pleasant Pheasant, I hope you've been able to stick around and that you'll be here. Just give me like 5 minutes to look through the comments, and then we'll get to your request. Oh, excuse me. So loving this cover. This cover is amazing. See, let's see. Where does it start? Where does it start? Thank you. Thank you. Go and check out the UMC channel. Yeah, definitely do that. I did leave a link to that up there in the chat, so definitely check them out. They were amazing. And Jessica, oh, was it you who mentioned the podcast for the scary movie? The scary movies for people who don't like scary movies. I wish that were an option for me, but people are just loving watching me wet myself over on my other channel. So that's gonna have to keep happening, I guess. So much fun. I think I did The Conjuring, Annabelle. I did a movie called, I did like a remake of a movie called Hellraiser, and I did a movie called Ouija, but it ended up being the second part. That was an accident. But yeah, they all terrified the poo-poo out of me. And Stuart, again, if you get to see this, if you don't get to see this, I'm so sorry, but I do appreciate you stopping by. Meant the world. Thanks, buddy. I hope to see you in the Discord or back here on the lives one day. I guess I will be doing this again. Love Scott and Pastel Scott. I saw that. Cheerio, Stuart. That was very much a break from the last week. Yes, it was 100%. It was what I needed. So much fun. So much fun. Just checking the time. 220 minutes. So I'm going to do this next one, and then I'm going to take another quick break. I thought whenever I started live streaming that I should try to take a break about once an hour, take about 5 minutes, get up, stretch my legs. So after this one, I will take another quick break if that's okay with you guys. Okay. Hellraiser was terrifying, but I mean, I think I had some problems with the pacing in that one. I can't remember. I know I had a lot to say about that one. And again, it was the remake. It wasn't the original. I know there's an original to that I haven't seen, but I know there was an original to that. This one was new. So I'm looking at Mitch Grassi, Your Power by Billie Eilish music cover. Right here, I think. Yes. I wish there was a way for you guys to send me links. We need to hook you guys up on Discord so that you guys can send links, because I don't think you can do it in the YouTube chat. Okay. Does it matter which one I click on? Because there seems to be a couple of them that are the same. Okay, Gail, listen. White lies, Gail. White lies. Give people confidence. No, okay, it's probably better than I know going in. It's probably better than I know. All I know is that when you comment, I get chills. I've got post-traumatic stress. Scott Hoying and Rosie Lose Us is a great video. Great. I'll put that one on the list for sure. A lot of Pentatonics fans in the chat today. Okay, all right. One more. Get this set up. Make sure it's ready to go. Check the volume just a hair because it's been killing me. Okay. Yeah, I think YouTube does. That's why I said we need to set it up so that you guys can go to Discord and send the links that way. I'll set up a live stream channel on there. All right. Hey, I've got somebody beckoning me here. Give me just 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Unexpected beckoning, family calls, all that stuff. My bad. All right. So we're looking at another one from Mitch, Your Power by Billie Eilish, a music cover. Excited about this one. If I remember right, I remember when this came out. I never heard it, but if I remember right, it has something to do with it's involving a storyline or the idea around consent, and my mic just fell off. How did that happen? Oh, guys, I might be in trouble. Can you guys see this? What's happening? I don't know if I can fix this right now. Okay. Oh no, I don't know what's happening or why it's happening. All right. I can't really hold it either. This is insane. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to hold it, but it's attached to my boom arm. So I think this is the streaming gods telling me I need to take a break. All right. Okay, I'm going to do my best, okay? Yeah, he is on the roof. Sorry, guys, for this. I don't know. I feel like I really want to fix it before I record, but I don't know. I don't know if I can. Anything that will go wrong, or that can go wrong, sorry, will go wrong, right? Isn't that the way it goes? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to just hold it, but I honestly don't know if I can because like I said, it's attached to my boom arm. Sorry, guys. Sorry for this weird delay. It literally just fell off. Let me try to get my boom mic a little closer so I can just relax a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna hold it and see what happens. Oh, okay. Yes, anything that can go wrong. This is the first time that's ever happened. I don't know why that did that. All right. But it's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna get through this last one. Mitch Grassi, Your Power, Billie Eilish music cover. I just wish this was in the other hand here, maybe. Let's try to get arranged here, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm about to disappear into the reaction again. Hold on one second. Now I need to breathe to get my head out of this, whatever that was that happened. Here we go. For those of you who don't know, I have things, challenges, mentally, emotionally, that I deal with on a daily basis. I don't make excuses for myself, but it does require me to allow myself certain, to give myself certain allowances whenever it comes to things. And one of the things is needing to prepare mentally to do things like these, like there's reactions. Sometimes I just need a breath and just need a minute to kind of settle my brain. Otherwise, it's going to be chaotic the whole way through. So you guys get to see that firsthand. Especially when something unexpected happens. Okay. I know it's a shock, but I'm not quite as all together as I seem in my reactions all the time. And being really honest with you guys, I'm fighting some panicky feelings right now because of the whole mic thing. It really kind of threw me. I'm just trying to calm down. I hope you'll be patient with me. Thank you, Gail. I know I'm just sitting silently. I know you guys said to do me, but I also know this isn't entertaining. That really just kind of threw me, and I would like to say that I'm super resilient. It's just not true. I just hide it really well. Okay. Here we go. Waiting for the music. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I am an acting and performance coach, and today I am checking out another cover of Billie Eilish. This one is Your Power by Mitch Grassi. Another request from the chat here on this live stream today. This is my first live stream I've done really at all on this channel, and it's really going well. I'm super appreciative and grateful for everybody who's been here with me chatting over the past couple of hours. If you are watching this on YouTube and you're not subscribed, consider hitting that button, hit the little bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video and when I go live, because this has honestly been a blast, and I'd love to have all you guys join us here next time I do this. But for now, we're just going to jump into this one. Again, this is Mitch Grassi from Pentatonics singing. Is it? I wonder if it's proper to say from Pentatonics, but that's where I know him from, singing Billie Eilish's Your Power. I'm told again that this one is going to crush me, so let's find out.
Try not to abuse your power. I know you didn't choose to change. You might not want to lose your power, but having it so strange. She said you were a hero, you played the part, but you ruined her in a year. Don't act like it was hard, and you swear you didn't know. No wonder why you didn't ask. She was sleeping in your clothes, but now she's gotta get to class. How dare you? How could you? Will you only feel bad when they find out? If you could take it all back, would you? Try not to abuse your power. I know you didn't choose to change her. You might not want to lose your power, but having it so strange.
Okay. All right, Mitch. Hold on just a second, buddy. Yeah, so I hadn't heard this song, but I did have an inkling somewhere. Someone told me something about it, or I read something that it was about this kind of topic, that it was about people who use their position, people who use their power in unjust ways. And I don't know what the original sounds like, and I don't know how it would affect me, but Mitch, man, that voice. And it's not even just the voice. It's not just the pitch and the control, and it's not even that on its own. It's the vulnerability in the performance, the feeling of experience, the feeling of firsthand knowledge, and whether he has it or not, he's communicating it beautifully. I pray he doesn't, but that feels naive. I do. I'm sure many of us do. It's a beautiful rendition, incredibly impactful, personal. It feels like those nights or days when you would climb on the roof of your apartment building or your office building, and or maybe the top floor of a parking garage, filled with whatever pains or frustrations or regrets or sorrows you may be carrying. And either with words, simple vocalization, or in silence, cried out to the darkness to beg, plead, or demand some kind of solace from whatever was out there listening. To make a simple request that the plot we've been given, that the storyline that had been written for us, be revised, and that we be allowed some sort of rest. It's a beautiful, beautiful rendition. The performance is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And people have talked to me about Mitch so much. They've talked to me about his voice and how he just, floors people and how wonderful he is. And look, he's always been incredible, but I've never really felt that level of impact. Not the impact, that's not the right word. I've never been personally jarred by him beyond the fact that he has an amazing voice and performs with such passion. Just beyond that. But this performance is connecting with me on a very personal level. Thank you guys for requesting it. Thank you.
I thought that I was special. You made me feel like it was my fault. You were the devil, lost your appeal. Well, does it keep you in control? For you to keep her in a cage, and you swear you didn't know.
That was beautiful.
You said you thought she was your age. How dare you? And how could you? Will you only feel bad when they find out if you could take it all back? Would you try not to abuse your power? And I know you didn't choose to change. You might not want to lose your power, but having it so strange.
Oh, Mitch. That's beautiful. he just watching him sing it. Did you see? It was so, like, Mitch can do so much. He can do so much with his voice. He can explode. He can blow the roof off, literally. He can dance around notes like nobody's business. He's got so much skill. But everything he did there was just communication. That's all. It wasn't flashy vocals. It wasn't showing off. It wasn't trying to be impressive, trying to be anything. It was so casual, so gentle, and I want to say the words basic, but I don't want you to misunderstand me. He just let the story breathe. He let the experience and the message command all the attention. And he did so with an incredible amount of grace. You know, this one didn't so much break me as people predicted, as it did. I don't know. It did, I think, what it's intended to do. I'm sure that there are some out there that this song would convict, would make feel crummy or low. And for those people, anyone who might roll their eyes at this song, I would strongly suggest that you examine yourself very carefully. But for me, what this did was what I think is intended for people like me and others, and that is to offer me solidarity, offer me a voice, someone else crying out in the dark, that we recognize this, we see this as unfair, we see this as harmful and imbalanced. It was beautiful. Thank you so much for requesting it. I hope that this reaction isn't a disappointment. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you here on a regular basis to talk with, to communicate with. Let me know what you thought of this song in the comments down below. Please remember, please remember to always be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself, because you deserve it. Goodbye, Chris. Enjoy dinner. You're very welcome. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. Pleasant Pheasant, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I wish you had no idea what I was talking about. I wish that for all of you. Unfortunately, that's not true for so many of us. But I think that this definitely, to me, it felt like, for me, it was something to grab onto and say, you know what? Yeah, it sucks, but I'm not alone. You know, I'm not the only one that's been through it, and I'm not the only one who sees it for what it is. And those two things are very important. Fundamental is a good word, Jessica. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you guys didn't understand my use of the word basic. I hope you all knew what I meant. I'm very glad to hear that this hits the vibe, Jessica. Thank you. Trauma surge. I'm so sorry about the trauma surge. Please forgive me for that, Pleasant Pheasant. It was just it. Look, you guys get to see a very curated version of me most of the time, right? Usually, what you see of me is handpicked and also edited very carefully. I'm a work in progress. And I'm growing all the time, but I'm not, I have my struggles. And one of my biggest struggles, and this is very honest of me, and I think I have Mitch to thank for this, but one of my biggest struggles, or as a symptom of one of my biggest struggles, is that I tend to disassociate. And it's a struggle for me to maintain presence, you know, or to find my way back once it's happened, which is fine most of the time. I can usually give myself space, you know, to do what I need to do. But in a live stream, which is why I haven't done them very often up till now, it's a little more nerve-wracking because people are actually here. You're like looking at me, listening to me, waiting for me to do something, right? So like zoning out and rambling incoherently would not be very entertaining. And so I'm trying really hard not to do that at those times, you know. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. This has been a lot of fun, and I have to do this. I have to. There's no other way to give my channel another kick in the pants, I think. And I'm really, really determined to make this work for me, for my family, trying to build this into a successful occupation, to a business. It's a full-time job, and you guys make it so easy. You really do. Oh, a trauma surgeon. Oh, good. That makes me feel a little bit better. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. I was feeling a little self-conscious about that. I appreciate it. I get it now. I wasn't able to follow that conversation. But no, what I've said still holds. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, spending some time with me tonight. It was a lot of fun. And if I'm going to do this successfully, this live stream thing's going to have to happen pretty regularly. So expect to see me around. I don't have a schedule for it yet. I'm considering making one. I tend to do better when I don't have schedules, but I'm considering it. You may get live streams of me really being kind of busy and not being able to do anything, like doing a lot of this. But if you ever want a place just to come and hang out, listen to some music, do a little chatting, this will be a place you can go. My Discord is always open to you guys. I'm trying to become more active on there. I'd love to have you guys come and hang out and just chat. There's a lounge there. You can talk about anything. There's a place you can upload pictures of your pets. There's different rooms for different fandoms. Love to see you come and hang out. I may really like Harry Mack. He's a freestyle rapper and he is incredible. I will. I'll give it a look. He's a freestyler. That's nice. It's 5 o'clock somewhere reacts. Are you a reaction channel? 5 o'clock somewhere? I'll come check you out for sure. I'm really glad, Jessica. Thank you. That's a wonderful compliment to give me. I appreciate that. And was it you who said that you sing? I would very much like to hear you sing. I'm not going to let you off the hook on that one. Yeah, I think it's in my links. It's in my description on all my videos, but I think I can get you one really quickly somehow. I'll leave one in the chat before I take off of here. Let's see. I'm not as prepared with this stuff as I should be, as I'd like to be, but I'm getting there. I'm pretty sure this link is good all the time and forever. There are there's a few free channels. There's a couple of channels that are reserved for Patreon members and stuff, but well, I'll tell you what, it's 5 o'clock somewhere reacts. Hit me up, shoot me an email, and I'd love to talk to you about what I did to get started. If you're interested at all in hearing any advice that I might have for you, I'd love to talk to you about it. I absolutely would. That would be my pleasure. If you're interested, if you're interested, 100%, I would understand if you don't. But my email is also in the description of all of my videos on my channel. Absolutely. Just shoot me an email. We'll set up a time to chat either on Discord or we'll figure it out somehow. Okay. Oh, Jessica, I'm going to get you to sing for me. I'm determined. It's going to happen now. I'm going to keep on about it. One day it'll happen. But good night. Sweet dreams, okay? Thank you so much for being here. But yes, 5 o'clock shadows for sure. Reach out to me. There is the link, by the way. Sam, I sent the link, I think. I think I did. Yes. That should work for you. I would love to see you over there. Send me a private message when you get in there. Let me know, especially if your username is very different than the name you have on here. Let me know who you are. You're very welcome. 5 o'clock. I'll be looking forward to your email. I'm busy, so if you send me an email and it takes me 2 or 3 days to respond, don't be discouraged. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. I don't like to send emails when I'm super busy and I can't really focus on replying, right? I like to be able to give my attention to them. So if it's a couple of days, don't get discouraged. I will get back with you, I promise. Everybody else who was here, I appreciate all of you for stopping by. All of you who sent super chats, thank you so much. I didn't honestly expect that to happen. Thank you so much, Grandma. I really I love your username, by the way. I appreciate that. I didn't expect the super chats. I didn't expect all of the viewers to be so constant on here. I thought I'd be able to sit around and get a bunch of work done while I chatted with you guys, but you guys really kind of blew all of my expectations out of the water. So I'm going to try to do this at least once a week, maybe as much as 3 times a week if people seem to enjoy it, and you guys seem to. So thank you, 5 o'clock. I appreciate that too. I will definitely be back on soon. We'll do more of these reactions like this. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing the reactions and then having the opportunity to stop and immediately chat with you guys about it. That was a lot of fun. But now I'm going to say goodnight. It's a 3-hour stream. That's the longest I think I've ever been on live before, on here or on Twitch or anywhere. So it's a small step in the right direction. I would keep going. Honestly, I would go for at least probably another half hour, but my mic broke to pieces. So it just fell apart. So I've got to get off and fix this. But yeah, I kind of don't want to go. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you too, Gal. I appreciate you. You're all really awesome. I'm going to go kind of digest these last few music videos that I listened to. Good night, guys. As always, do remember to be kind. Be kind to yourselves, to each other, and then to yourselves once more. Okay? That's the important part. I could stay, but my arm is getting really tired. I'm having to, this thing, it doesn't weigh much. But just a couple of pounds after 20 minutes, it's starting to wear on me, you know. I got to figure out what happened, try to get it fixed. But like a lavalier mic. Yeah. It's really good advice. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. I've got a few videos coming out in the next couple of days. Like I said, if you're interested, the best way to help the channel when it comes to watching videos to help it spread is to, no matter what the video, especially if it's a video over an artist that you're not particularly fond of or you don't know, clicking on it, you don't even have to listen to it, but just click on it. Don't mute it. Turn it down as far as it can go. Leave an emoji or something in the comments and let it play for at least 60 to 90 seconds. That will skyrocket. If everyone who's subscribed to me did that to every video, my channel would grow like insanely fast. So that's how you do it. Okay. No, I still got the screws. It just fell off. I don't know why. I'll figure it out. All right. That's enough. I got to go. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again for everything. Bye.